Mm-mm-mm. Good morning, and good morning. Oh, wait, is today? Oh, okay, today's Thursday. I was like, is today Friday? Okay, today is Thursday. Woo, child. All right. Listen, sometimes I feel like all of the days just run together. I think there's been plenty of instances where I've said good morning, happy Wednesday or whatever, and it's not Wednesday, it's Thursday or it's Tuesday, and I'm just completely wrong. Good morning, good morning. How you guys? How are you guys feeling this morning on this beautiful Thursday? Hi TikTok, hi YouTube, and hi Instagram. You guys, first of all, I just want to tell you guys, I have really been enjoying being on the video game. For those of y'all who don't know, I've been on Twitch now for, I think it's been 3 weeks. I've been on Twitch for 3 weeks, streaming almost every night. This week was the first week that I've been on there for like 3 and 4 hours at a time. You guys, I am having a blast. I am having a blast. And I encourage you guys to do more things that are fun for you. Things that, I don't know, just make you feel like you're having a good time, you know? I love to work. I love to be ambitious. I love to get things done. And for the longest time, I never really took too much time doing things that were just fun, right? And my YouTube link is in my bio. And so now, playing the video games, it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying myself. So make sure you guys take time out of your day to do things that you really enjoy doing, that make you happy, that make you feel good, right? Because, you know, we can't always work, and die. Like, at some point, you have to do something for you that makes you feel good, that makes you excited to, you know, be doing it. So I'm always going to encourage that. Hi, hello TikTok, hi YouTube, and hi Instagram. So I'm having a blast, you guys. We've been playing Mortal Kombat and multiverses. Oh my gosh. So much fun. So much fun. My Twitch is in my bio as well, you guys. I'll be streaming tonight too. So, anyways, enough about video games for now. I want to talk to you guys more so just about how you guys have been feeling. Good morning. I want you guys to start checking in with yourself mentally, physically. Start asking yourself how you're feeling, what's been bothering you. Maybe you have some anxiety going on. Maybe you feel frustrated. Maybe you feel unmotivated. Like, whatever your feelings are, good or bad, I want you to explore them. Don't just write them off. And don't let other people write them off for you, okay? Your feelings are valid, however you feel. But let's say you are feeling unmotivated, right? Because that can happen to all of us at some point in time. So maybe you're feeling unmotivated. Maybe you have a goal that you want to reach, but you're just, it's like it's hard for you to get started, right? Or maybe you've gotten started in the past, but you fell off. Maybe that goal was losing weight. Maybe that goal was starting a business. Maybe that goal was going back to school, whatever it is. Maybe you're trying to save money. Maybe you started, but you kind of fell off the wagon. Or maybe you want to start, but you're having a hard time just getting over that hump, like actually executing the goal. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I do when I'm feeling unmotivated, when I feel like procrastinating. So make sure you guys write these tips down. These are some good ones, all right? The first thing that I want you to do is ask yourself why you're doing it in the first place, okay? Because it has to be a deep reason as to why you want to do it, okay? The reason can't just be, oh, I want to, let's see, I want to lose 20 pounds because I want to look cute on my summer vacation. Okay, that's great. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a wonderful goal. But what's going to happen after that summer vacation? You know what I'm saying, right? Like, after you lose your 20 pounds, after you come back from vacation, are you just going to go back to what you were doing before? Overeating, not exercising, drinking a whole bunch of soda, maybe drinking alcohol all the time. Is that what you're going to go back to, just to gain all the 20 pounds back? I would hope not. Like, why would you want to work so hard to lose those 20 pounds just to gain it all back? That just kind of sounds not fun, right? If you put in all that work, all of that effort to lose that weight, keep it off, right? Keep it off so you don't have to do it again. So you need to come up with why you want to lose those 20 pounds in the first place. It has to be deeper than just, a, a summer vacation. It has to be deeper. Thank you, Johnson, for the follow. It has to be deeper than that. Thank you, Trevin. It has to be deeper than that. So if you want to lose 20 pounds, the why might be, I want to lose 20 pounds because I want to be healthier. I want to lose 20 pounds because I want to get back to my high school weight or whatever it was, right? But figure out why, a real solid reason why, and put it in your notepad on your phone. Because we carry our phones with us all of the time. We always have our phones on us. So anytime you're feeling tempted, anytime you're feeling unmotivated, you can pull that up and remind yourself why you're doing it in the first place. Or you can even make it your wallpaper, right? So that way every time you touch your phone and the light comes up, you can see why you're doing this in the first place. You can remind yourself of it, okay? So always dig deep for your why. Why do you want to reach that goal in the first place, okay? Maybe you want to start a new career. Maybe you started working in the career path that you thought you would like, but you don't really like it anymore, right? Maybe it just isn't flowing with you. It's not flowing with your energy. Okay, so you want to change career paths. That's wonderful. So your why could be, I want to change career paths because I am unhappy at this job. I'm tired of feeling depleted. I'm tired of being around toxic energy. I'm tired of not feeling fulfilled, right? Those are very deep reasons as to why you want to change career paths. So then you're going to start listing out, okay, now that you know why you want to do it, how do we go about doing it? All right. Does that include going back to school? Maybe you have to get a new certification or, associate's degree, whatever it is, right? Maybe you need some more hours of experience, right? I'm just pulling this out of my ass at this point, but you get my point. You have to figure out what steps do you need to take in order to reach that new goal of yours, okay? So that way you have a clear idea of what you're doing. So you're not all over the place, right? You've done your research, you figured it out. If you are trying to lose weight, you want to lose 20 pounds, and you know why you want to lose 20 pounds. Now the next thing would be, how do I go about losing 20 pounds? Well, you're going to start with eating more unprocessed foods, right? So stop going out to eat all of the time. Stop drinking the sodas. So you got to start consuming things that you actually cook at home, right? You're going to have to start grocery shopping if you don't. I know when I was extremely overweight, I never went grocery shopping. I always ate out. It was convenient and I didn't feel like cooking. So why would I start, right? But when I decided that I actually wanted to lose weight, then I had to actually start going grocery shopping. So I had to plan out my meals. What am I going to eat for dinner for the week? What am I going to eat for lunch for the week? What am I going to eat for breakfast for the week? I can't do any more McDonald's egg sandwiches, right? That no longer aligns with the new goal, right? So I had to plan all of that out. So start writing down step by step what you have to do to reach that new goal of yours so that you can stay on track. Okay, so now that you figured out your why, now that you figured out what you need to do, the next thing that I want you to do is start getting around people who are doing what you want to do, who you aspire to be like, okay? Because let's face it, if you want to do something different than what you've been doing, that might mean that you have to remove yourself from people who aren't aligning with what you want to do, right? So for me, I wanted to lose weight. Well, everyone that I knew was overweight and nobody wanted to lose weight. Okay, I was like the only one. Everyone was comfortable with the size that they were, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if I'm trying to lose weight, if I'm trying to get healthier, then I need to start being around people who are also trying to get healthier, who want to lose weight, or who are already, at their dream weight, their healthy weight. Maybe they've always been in shape. I need to start getting around people like that so that energy can rub off on me. So what did I do? I hired a personal trainer because I didn't know anyone. Like I said, everyone that I know is overweight. So I hired a personal trainer to teach me how to eat better, to teach me how to exercise, how to weight lift, all the things. Okay. And so every day when I'm at the gym with him for that hour that I had, I'm around someone who is healthy. I'm around someone who's asking me, what am I eating for dinner tonight? Who's reminding me of what I have to do outside of the gym so that I can lose the weight that I want to lose and get the results that I want to get, right? Because if I'm not around him and I'm around people that I know who are all overweight, we're not having the same conversations. If we're talking about what we're eating for dinner, what they're eating for dinner is things that I can no longer eat because I'm on the path of trying to change my eating habits. Hold on. Go on. I'm on the path of trying to change my eating habits. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you, let's say you want to be a nurse, if you want to go to school to be a nurse, a RN, a BSN, whatever it is, you're probably going to want to start hanging around more people who are also trying to get that BSN or that RN, or who are already that. So you can, get a better understanding of what it's like to be a nurse. You can change your mindset, all those things. Okay, so you want to start getting around people who are doing what you want to do, who have the same goals that you want to have or that you want to achieve. Being around like-minded people is the point. Okay, because the company you keep can either make or break you. Okay, it really can. They say you are a reflection of the 5 people that you spend the most time with or that you talk to the most. So that could either be a really good thing or that can be a really bad thing, right? Depending on what it is that you want to do. So, take all of that into consideration when you're trying to change, who you've been. That might mean that you also have to change who you're around, who you spend a lot of time with, who do you talk to regularly, and just the conversations altogether, right? If you're trying to lose weight, it's going to be hard at first because you're basically changing your whole mindset of food, of exercise, of everything. So it's going to be challenging for you to talk to people who are talking about getting some fried chicken after work, or who are going to go to happy hour and drink 5 margaritas, right? Because that's not something that you can do right now because you're on a weight loss path, right? You're trying to get in shape. So you got to change those conversations. Maybe you need to get around people who are talking about going to the gym when they get off work, people who are talking about reaching new fitness goals, people who are talking about they lost 5 pounds this week or whatever it is, right? Hi, hello. Hi from Los Angeles. So you got to think about all of those things when you're trying to switch things up, okay? And that, like I said, their energy, their drive, their ambition, their motivation is going to rub off on you, okay? Birds of a feather flock together. Have y'all heard that phrase before? Birds of a feather flock together? Okay, so if you're around people who are, on it with their fitness, on it with their weight loss, that's going to rub off on you in a very good way. It's going to make you be more driven. It's going to push you to do better things, to eat better, to work out more, to push yourself. Okay, so that's really, really important, just getting around other people, like I said, who you aspire to be like, or who are also on that path, like you are on that path. Okay, so don't underestimate the power of that. And if you don't know anyone who is where you want to be, or who is doing what you want to do, then spend more time by yourself. Spend more time by yourself. Spend that time that you would be with people who, might not have the same goals as you. Spend more time by yourself, okay? There's nothing wrong with being by yourself. Being by yourself is a beautiful thing. Solitude is bliss. And I don't think a lot of people understand that or realize that. If you don't have those positive influences in your life right now, okay, that's fine. Be that positive influence for yourself. Stop looking for it from other people, okay? Because whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever motivation you feel like you need, honestly, it's within you, okay? So if you don't have that circle of people who are trying to lose weight and, trying to get healthier like you are, that's okay. You'll attract that eventually. You start on your own. Start on your own, lock into yourself, just stay focused, and eventually over time, as you continue to make those changes in your life, you'll start to attract other people who aspire to be like you now because you've changed, or who are, ahead of you and you aspire to be like them, right? So it's okay to spend time by yourself. It's okay if you don't have that circle of people who are trying to change up. That's fine. Spend more time by yourself, okay? So back to how to get over that hump. So we talked about figuring out your why. We talked about writing down your plan of action, what you have to do to get to that goal that you want, right? We talked about changing up our environment and, not being around people as much who don't want to change. And again, you guys, there's nothing wrong with that. If they don't want to change, if they're complacent where they're at, that's fine. It's not your job to get them to see, well, if we lose this weight, we'll be healthier. It's not your job to do that, okay? You focus on you. Lead by example. As they see you making changes in your life, as they see you doing what you need to do, you'll be surprised at how many people you end up inspiring and motivating. Okay, so don't exert so much energy trying to convince them that they should change. Okay, or whatever. It's not really for you to do. All right, you lead by example. You do what you want to do for yourself, and over time, as they see that progress, 9 times out of 10, they're going to ask you how you did it because they want to do it too. Okay, so we talked about being around new groups of people, new groups of friends, right? Finding people who are doing what you want to do or who you aspire to be like, right? And also, you guys not being afraid to pay for a professional. Like, we spend a lot of time paying for university and college, but how many of you guys are actually willing to pay for a personal trainer if your goal is weight loss, right? It's like sometimes we hold back on that. We're like, oh no, $400 a month. Oh no, I'm good. That's too much. But you're spending $50,000 on a degree or $100,000 on a degree, but you won't spend $400 a month or whatever that price is on your health to make you better, to make you in better shape, to help you learn how to eat right. It makes no sense. Me paying for personal training was by far the best investment I ever made. And I have a bachelor's degree that I don't even use, that I still owe money to, okay? But that personal training was by far the best investment, and it wasn't even half of what I spent on a bachelor's degree. Not even a quarter. Not even a half of a quarter. Okay? Seriously. So I want you guys to also shift your mindset when it comes to paying for education and paying to better yourself. Like, yes, getting a degree is bettering you, like in the work field, but bettering yourself, like you as a person, right? So mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all those things, okay? Stop being so hesitant to pay for that, okay? Because, like I said, you're paying for school, and most people that I know on Facebook, because Facebook is that app of people that I know or know of, or have had a conversation with, or we have mutual friends. Y'all know how Facebook is, right? Facebook, you've had some type of dealings with the people on Facebook most of the time, right? My personal Facebook. So most of the people that I see on Facebook that I know of don't even use the degree that they have. Not even in the same field, not even close to the field, like completely opposite ends of not even doing nothing close to what they went to school for. Not even close. Okay? So that's my point. Like, just open your mind up to paying for education outside of university and college. Paying for education when it comes to how you eat, when it comes to exercising, when it comes to starting a business, mentorships, and all those things. Stop being so cheap. Okay? Stop being so cheap. So, okay, we talked about that. The biggest thing to get you over that hump and to actually get started is you have to believe in yourself. And I know that can sound so cliche. I know it can sound cliche as hell. Like, oh, believe in myself. But no, seriously, you guys, I encourage you to start shifting your mindset. Stop talking about or stop thinking about what you can't do. Stop saying, oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. I don't have enough money for this. I don't have enough money for that. Stop using those negative words. You can do anything that you put your mind to. And I'm gonna tell you guys, there were a lot of things that I would start and never finish. This version of me that you guys see today is not the version that came out of my mother's womb 33 years ago, okay? I am a completely different person than I was 5 years ago, for sure. And a completely different person than I was last year. I'm constantly changing. I'm constantly evolving. I'm constantly working on myself. Constantly. I never want to stay where I was. Every day I strive to be better than I was yesterday, okay? And what I can say is, the more I started to believe in myself, the more that I started to realize that I can do anything I put my mind to, the more I was able to stay consistent and be disciplined. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we don't believe we're worthy of the goal that we want to reach. Okay, it's not even trying anymore because some of you guys haven't even started. All right, a lot of times we don't even believe we're worthy of that goal, right? So let's use the changing career path example. Maybe you're so used to working minimum wage jobs, right? Maybe that's all you've done. All you know is working 2 minimum wage jobs, right? So what is minimum wage? I think in my area, I think it's like $12, $13. Don't quote me, but if that's what you're used to and that's all you know, and you think that you think it would be cool to make, let's say, double that. So maybe, making $30 an hour would be like so dope for you. Like you already envisioning it, but yet all you know is $13 an hour or $15. That's all you know. All you know is working 80 hours a week. That's all you know. You don't know what it feels like to work 40 hours a week and make double what you make now. Okay. Sometimes you don't think you're worthy of that. So therefore you move in a way that aligns with you not being worthy of it, giving up. Starting something and giving up. Or not being consistent with it. If you know that whatever new career you want to do requires you to have to go back to school. Maybe you start the degree or you start the certificate, but you don't finish it. Or you allow other things to distract you and you put that certificate on the back burner. That goes back to you not feeling worthy of that. Okay, so that's what I mean by you have to realize that you are worthy and that you're capable of doing it. And yes, things that are different are scary. For me, I was so used to always eating what I wanted. I was so used to eating poorly. I was so used to being stuffed after I eat, like feeling sluggish and feeling tired after I eat. That's what I was used to because that's the types of foods that I always ate. So to go from that to eating foods that are lighter, that aren't going to make me feel sluggish after I eat, that aren't going to give me that itis, that's kind of scary. Like, what? I'm not used to that. What are you talking about? But I promise you, it feels so much better when you get over that hump. When you actually start to do what you want to do, and every single day you're working towards that goal of yours, you start to feel better about yourself. That's why I always tell you guys to start with smaller goals. Okay, so if the goal is weight loss, stop looking at it as, oh my gosh, I have to lose 50 pounds. That's going to take forever. Instead of looking at it like that, look at it like this. For the next 5 days, I'm not going to drink any soda. Keep everything else the same. Whatever you eat, keep it all the same. If you're a soda junkie like I was, remove the soda. Just remove the soda. And once you reach that goal, you're going to see, okay, I was able to do that. You're going to start to feel good about yourself because you're already coming from a place of self-doubt. So when you prove yourself wrong and you do the goal, that small goal, which it's still going to feel like a lot because if you're addicted to soda, like that's going to be a pretty hefty goal for you. But you accomplished it. You did it. So now you're going to start to see that you are capable of reaching your goals. You can do it, okay? So you're going to start to believe that you can, and then you're going to start moving like you can. You get what I'm saying? You're going to start making better decisions, healthier decisions, all right? You're going to start to make decisions that actually align with losing weight or changing careers or whatever it is that you want to do, okay? But that's how you're going to start to get over that hump. All right, because I know what it feels like to want to do something, or you think you want to do it, and you're watching all of these motivational videos, and you're writing stuff down in your journal, you're doing all those things, but yet you still haven't started. It starts when you start, okay? And some of you guys are just so fearful of what it's going to feel like on the other side that you talk yourself out of it. You convince yourself that it's really not that big of a deal, even though it is. It is a big deal to you because you came up with the idea, so it's a big deal, right? But you're going to start to downplay it. You're going to start to put other things before it, right? Distractions. You're going to start to say, oh, I can't, or I don't know about that, or I need more time to think about it. you're going to start coming up with all these reasons as to why you shouldn't get started instead of just getting started. All right, so do those things that I told you guys. Figure out your why. Figure out the steps that you need to take to get to that goal. Removing yourself from people who no longer align with the goal, right? We talked about if you're trying to lose weight and they're not, or if you're trying to stop drinking and they're not, whatever that is, be around like-minded people. And if you don't have that around you, just be around yourself, okay? Lock in on yourself. There's nothing wrong with being by yourself. It's a beautiful thing, okay? And then last but not least, believe in yourself and start with small goals to get you to that big goal, all right? And you'll see that over time, by doing those things, by constantly looking at your why, by constantly reminding yourself of the steps that you have to take to get there, you're going to get over that hump and you're going to actually start doing what you said you wanted to do. Okay? All right? I hope that helps. I hope that helps you guys. I hope that inspired you guys. I hope that motivated you guys. And I hope that made you think about whatever it is that you want to do that you haven't done yet. Okay? I am about to go to the gym. Today is chest, shoulders, and triceps, but I wanted to get on here and have our morning conversation with you guys on this beautiful Thursday. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I will be on Twitch later tonight. I'm going to try to get on there about... I don't like to give times because sometimes I run on CP time. Sometimes I do run on CP time, but my goal is to get on there by like 6:30 p.m. Eastern. 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I think that's safe to say. I'm gonna try to get on there from 6:30 to be into like 10 p.m. We were on there for 4 hours last night, y'all. 4 hours? That's crazy. But I had so much fun. My Twitch link is in my bio. Also, you guys, if you guys like this type of content, more motivational, inspirational stuff, make sure y'all check out my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is also in my bio. That's the fitness and wellness YouTube channel. I have 2 YouTubes. So I have my fitness and wellness, which this type of content would be on, and then I have my gaming channel, which I just started. So make sure you guys tap into that. I had fun with you guys this morning, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye, TikTok. Bye, YouTube.